So we got a big announcement today, so big that I am making it even though I am suffering through this chest and head cold. We have the Palms with an official reopening date. For a while, the reopening date was a rumor that was batted around sometime in April, but now we know the actual date. In this video, we're going to talk about why didn't the Palms just reopen once it was sold to its new ownership group. We're going to take a look at the press releases and talk about what this really means for the actual economy out here, because the Palms is a prolific place. It has hosted a ton of concerts, and we're going to give some thoughts on all that. How's it going? My name is Steven. I am not leaving Las Vegas. I apologize for this sound, but when things like this happen, we have to get the video out to as soon as possible. So let's jump right into our explainer screen where we can take a look. It's me and Blackjack today. How's it going, Blackjack? The most docile cat in the history of cats. And we're going to take a look at the press release from San Manuel, who now owns the Palms. We're going to explain that sale in a minute too, so you guys can understand where we're at. So explainer screen is up. You know, just yesterday, I visited the official website, looked at the press release room and thought maybe, possibly, I missed something, but I didn't. And then today, via eater.com, which is a huge thing for foodies, I saw, wow, look at that. The Palms is reopening. Yeah, Las Vegas, April 5th. Just today, hot off the presses. April 27th, the official public opening date for the legendary Las Vegas property. They did a bunch of room and suite renovations at the property, which might have been one of the reasons why it was delayed in opening, but I think we have a different reason why they delayed an opening, which we'll get to in just a second. It's an honor and a privilege for us to welcome everyone back to the Palms, notes San Manuel Gaming and Hospitality Authority Chairwoman Leticia Casas, who has a pretty big job in front of her, but I think she will do okay. The Palms is one of, for the record, the Palms is one of my favorite properties, one of Caroline's favorite properties here in town. We used to live in that area. Heck, we used to cash checks when I worked at the timeshare company at the Palms. They have some features that you don't get in other places. I mean, they have a movie theater, which is very nice. They have a very nice concert area. They have a kind of pedestrian food court if you're looking to not break the bank on stuff. So the Palms is really nice. Caters to locals, but it's kind of higher end after the renovations. So let's take a look back at the screen here. So basically what happened in 2019 was they went under a $600 million renovation, which it's like if you could time spending over $500 million any worse, you would do it right before COVID-19 and the travel industry basically shut down. That was Station Casinos. Station Casinos is a company that has a lot of different properties here in town. They're on great financial footing. As a matter of fact, if you go to casino.org, and you actually look at the business section, not the Vital Vegas section, you'll see that they actually are on great footing in the eyes of Wall Street. But, you know, Station Casinos, they're on good footing because they offloaded the Palms property. So here we are. And the Palms Resort is making history as the first resort in Vegas fully owned and operated by a Native American tribe. This was another thing that was a big kind of all over the place. Are they going to do it? What's going to happen? Would the Native American tribes get into Las Vegas? Because a lot of people thought that these casinos would be on a selling spree after COVID-19. They needed to protect their bottom line. They needed to generate a bunch of revenue. Well, the only one that did sell to a Native tribe was Station Casinos. So, set to reopen April 27th. They're going to have a fireworks display the night of April 28th, it looks like. Fireworks extravaganza. So what took so long? Why did the Palms take so long to reopen? I mean, we had a giant, huge, almost $5 billion property in the way of Resorts World open during that time. And speaking of Resorts World, we have to take this opportunity right now in this video to pause, ask you guys, subscribe to this video if you like news updates. And I dropped a video I was editing on Fremont Street to do this video today for you guys. And we have to talk about our channel sponsor. Speaking of Resorts World, our channel sponsor here on Not Leaving Las Vegas is actually Panay Magazine. Panay Magazine is an Ethereum 2.0 company, and they go to showcase the global Panay to the world. A Panay is a woman of Filipino origin. Their first issue will have Panays from North America. Their future issues will have Panays from all over the world, including Australia, New Zealand, the UK, the EU, the GCC group of countries. Those are places like Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Dubai, that kind of stuff. And, they buy the side of Resorts World 1 week out of every month of the year. So there's your Vegas connection. You can find them by clicking the first link in the first comment of this video, and it'll bring you over to Instagram, like their page and check them out. And yeah, thank you so much to them for sponsoring it. But if they could reopen Resorts World, during a pandemic, why didn't the Palms reopen? See, the Palms is in a very unique place. It's not on the Strip. It's not a Strip property. It is like a Strip property. Have you been to the Palms? Do you like it inside? I love it inside, especially with those big renovations that they did, and they opened up Chaos Nightclub and closed it. I don't know what they're going to do with that space, but it's really a contemporary modern resort. It was known in the past for a place where celebrities would go. They had, at one point, a partnership with Playboy, having the Playboy Fantasy Tower. They, of course, have Palms Place, which has been open throughout the shutdown because it's a residential property that people can use Airbnb or book like a hotel. But at the same time, they needed the crowds to come back because the Palms is known for concerts, and the Palms is known for just an overflow type of place where people will go and stay because it's got a concert or it has an event going on, or there's a bowling tournament across the street over at the Gold Coast. Sorry, I lost my mind for a minute there. So they needed the capacity to come back. Obviously. Another thing is that the San Manuel tribe out of San Bernardino, California, they are apparently very, very, very good to their employees from what I've read online. And they said that they needed to make improvements to the employee section. So big props to them if they've done all that. I don't know. I don't know anybody in the Palms. I'm just going off the information that I've heard online. It's, of course, just all hearsay and word of mouth. But at the same time, this seems to be the time. This is the indicator, to me at least, that Vegas is completely back in terms of tourism. Now, there are a couple of properties in town, like the Fiesta Casino and the Texas Station, which are not open. And those are station casinos, which is interesting. But you know what? Those are just geared towards locals. Now, this is open or opening on April 27th. We will be there, so be sure to subscribe to the channel. And it looks like Blackjack is checking out. So that's our update for today. And you let us know what you think in the comments below. We're always interested in hearing your thoughts. Hopefully you've subscribed to the channel by now. Me and Blackjack are going to click out. We have to say 3, 2, 1, click before I completely lose my voice for all time. But he wants food. Hi, baby. Oh, this is my sweetheart. He's a senior cat, but he's in good shape. So yeah, we're going to go. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, sharing, liking, subscribing to all of the videos here. Now's the time of the video where I say 3, 2, 1, click. Be sure to check out our channel sponsor, Panaya Magazine, over on Instagram. Be sure to check us out over on Patreon, where we post up early videos that you don't get, and extra content you don't get anywhere else. And yeah, we got to go. 3, 2, 1, and all right. Thanks for watching. Click.